in class, learning. They spend much time in church praying and going to confession. They spent much time learning to be of service to others, raising money for the Heart and Soul Soup Kitchen. They did a lock-in for the St. Luke's Mission in Buffalo. They raised over $3,000 with the rest of the faith formation students for Catholic Charities. Very proud of them for that. They also helped decorate the church for Christmas, Easter. Some of them even taught in the classrooms and were classroom aides. They spent a whole day at the Fatima Shrine as a retreat. And while they were there, they composed a prayer, which you can find in the program here. And last night, they spent an evening with us in the celebrating the Sacrament of Reconciliation in preparation for this very special day. So on behalf of Father Jim, myself, our faith formation team, catechists, we are very, very proud of each and every one of them, and we present them to you for confirmation this evening.
I want to express my gratitude to Father Bob and Father Jim and all of you for the kind invitation to be with you for the celebration. Actually, I was reflecting on the fact that it was 13 years ago I arrived in Niagara Falls, as Bishop Manzel had met with me on August 14th to say, I would like you to go and form the first vicariate in the Diocese of Buffalo, and that will be the West Niagara County Vicariate, and you will be the vicar. And you will be pastor of two churches, Holy Trinity and St. Stanislaus Costa in Niagara Falls. And so began a journey of 7 years as I ministered here with you and for you, and in the Vicariate encompassing all the parishes in Niagara Falls, town of Niagara, Youngstown, Lewiston, North Tonawanda. Wonderful years of growth and development. And now, of course, seeing the fruits of the journey of faith and grace, as now I've been gone for 6 years, pastor myself of St. Stanislaus Mother Church of Polonia, located in the Broadway-Fillmore area of the city of Buffalo. It is a joy to be with you. And I mentioned, I'm sure Father Jim Kruger is kind of the new kid on the block, has come to learn what I learned within a matter of a couple of weeks that I was here when I arrived in Niagara Falls. First of all, everybody's related to everybody else. So you better be careful what you say about anybody. Secondly, everybody knows everybody else's business, whether they should or shouldn't. And third, I said this to Bishop Manzel, he really chuckled, and I said, third, what you say at 12 noon gets around the city by 5 p.m. And you know it's true. And that's the beauty of the family of Niagara Falls, of this beautiful community, and I hope you continue that wonderful spirit. I want to express my gratitude to all of the clergy who are celebrating the liturgy with us tonight, and I'll introduce them. Now, I listed all of them because, you know, when I was here, things kind of changed. I mean, originally, Father Bill Carey was pastor here, and I want to remember him and thank him. He's now at the Our Lady of Peace facility I visited recently, and you had his 50th anniversary of Jubilee here. But he was the one that all the parishes gathered, and we had Mass here and officially welcomed me as the first vicar. And the other day I'm going through my file of pictures, and from the Niagara Gazette, it's a little yellow, the picture of me in the green vestments welcoming the new vicar and the first vicar in the Diocese of Buffalo here in Niagara Falls, West Niagara County Vicariate. So I wrote this down because we have a change of names and parishes because of the merger. So of course, well, first of all, Father Bob Hughson, how could we not forget him? He's practically spent his whole priesthood in his life here. And even when I was a vicar, I wanted to thank him so much because he was instrumental when we were looking for someone to succeed the position of being the chairperson of the network of Niagara Falls Catholic School Network. He was the one that stepped forward. He was always there for me and for the entire vicariate. So it's not a surprise, is it, that he would be named vicar. I was number 1, Monsignor Lindbergh was number 2, and now we have Father Hughson, number 3. And then come June the 23rd, a decree will come forward from Bishop Kimmick, changing the 16 vicariates to 12, and there will be new appointments of vicars, and maybe some of the present vicars might return. We don't know, Father Rob. Or maybe somebody else will replace, but who can walk in your footsteps? But let's hear it for Father Bob Hughes and your wonderful pastor.